大家好，各位香港人，容許我首先用英文發言。始終呢度係加拿大，我哋尊重本地嘅文化同語言。I'm Fernando Cheung. I'm a former legislator in Hong Kong. I'm very honored to be invited to speak to you today. I'm very eager to show my support to all of my fellow Hong Kongers. I understand that many of you are a bit anxious, you feel frustrated. In fact, I think Hong Kongers have gone through a lot in the past few years. But first, although we have a lot of sun today, it's still a bit cold, I feel. So I am asking you to give a round applause to our organizers. I think they are very, very great in initiating this effort. Thank you. These are all volunteers. I'm sure they have not done anything like this before, but it is important for Hong Kongers to come together at this difficult situation. Now, as the recording just tells us, that this Hong Kong pathway was designed in response to the deteriorating human rights situation in Hong Kong. Since 2019, a lot has happened, and Hong Kong people have come out to express our wishes to protect our basic human rights, to protect our freedom, and we want to maintain Hong Kong as an open and free society. Unfortunately, with the introduction of the national security law and the subsequent safeguarding national security Article 23 legislation, everything changed. A lot of us are here today because we want to live in a free society. Now, the Hong Kong pathway is a good opportunity for a lot of Hong Kongers to start a new life for themselves and for their families. It is important. It is an extended help to Hong Kongers. So we are grateful. Hong Kongers are grateful to Canada. We're grateful to Canadians and their government in opening up an opportunity for people at the other end of the world, but at the same time, like Canadians who yearn for living in a free and multicultural society. So we are grateful, and we come to Canada with a lot of hopes. Now, the situation of the Hong Kong pathway changed drastically in the last couple of months with the announcement by the Canadian government saying that the majority of the cases through Hong Kong pathway would not be processed until after 2027. That is a major blow to a lot of us. A lot of us have gone through so much already. Families have been torn apart because of political differences. We come to Canada, uprooting ourselves, restart our whole lives, some new education, some new work, new career, some bringing along our children, so they have to start their schooling all over again. We have to build our own network all over again. This separation is not easy. This relaunching ourselves or rebuilding our lives in a place we're not familiar with is not an easy journey. And to add on that, such uncertainties and not knowing how long we would be granted a permanent residency here prohibits us from making any long-term plans or even having a certainty that we could stay here. To make it worse, some of our open work permit has expired during this waiting period. And we have to renew our work permit again. And some of the applications would even be rejected. And that's the worst thing. So I think it is important for us to come together and let's put this concern back to the Canadian government. Let us tell our stories. Let our voices heard by the Canadian society. And I have hopes that Canadians are in support of people like us who come to Canada wanting to contribute, wanting to make this place our home, and we being a contributing member of the society, contributing to the professions that we committed to, the unique cultures that we bring together, and also the universal values, freedom, democracy, and open societies are the values that we cherish. So we are an asset to Canada. We bring along our skills, our talents, and our cultures. So this is a win-win situation, and I hope the Canadian government, especially after the general election, would listen to the Hong Kongers' voices. And those of us who are here should band together and support each other and work together to achieve that. 我而家用返廣東話發言。我明白大家呢喺呢段時間會辛苦嘅。我自己呢其實都係申請緊永久移民，我都係用一個政治庇護嘅身份去申請嚟加拿大，而我而家亦都係申請緊一個永久居留。咁所以呢，我亦都係經歷緊同大家同一條船，可以話同病相憐。即係我嘅永久居留權呢，其實都未曾係獲得嘅。咁喺呢段時間，我明白呢係好辛苦，因為你唔知點樣作一個長遠嘅打算。究竟你即係個決定嚟咗，而家又棘住，係咪做錯咗決定呢？啲路係咪行錯咗呢？好多疑問。喺呢段時間，你努力去揾工，努力讀書，努力去做好自己，但係有好多嘢發生，可能你又可能返唔到香港喺短時間內。咁甚至我自己都有經歷，屋企人過身，好唔開心，但係又唔可以返去屋企，或者同屋企好多嘅情況，你又冇辦法喺即係自己嘅親人附近。即係我明白所有喺呢度即係經歷今次成個2019之後呢幾年嘅香港人呢，其實係好艱苦嘅。無論留低嘅喺香港嘅，或者流散嘅，其實都係好辛苦。咁所以咧喺呢段時間，我哋能夠走埋一齊，大家面對嘅困難都係相當一致嘅。我哋如果能夠咧分享下經驗，走埋一齊咧，我哋嘅聲音亦都會更加大。今日能夠有即係 Hong Kong Pathway 呢個義工嘅組織走埋出嚟，咁喺呢度加拿大咧，亦都有一啲嘅組織嘅。咁我自己亦都係屬於一個叫做港加聯，即係 Canada Hong Kong Link 嘅一個組織。咁當然仲有其他嘅組織，好似 Hong Kong Watch 或者係多倫多嘅民運會等等。其他咧，佢哋都係好願意去幫助大家嘅香港人。咁 咁我哋走埋一齊，我哋將我哋嘅故事講俾加拿大人知道，我相信佢哋咧係會支持我哋。我亦都相信 Hong Kong Pathway 本身咧，其實就真係好想多啲香港人，好似我哋咁樣嚟到加拿大咧，可以成為一個有貢獻嘅人。咁所以我哋係即係同加拿大政府同加拿大咧，其實係應該係共同去合作，去將呢件事咧盡快去落實。咁我希望即係如果有啲困難嘅，有啲咩嘅即係短期嘅困難嘅，睇下大家可唔可以走埋一齊，可以一齊解決。咁我相信咧，最基本嘅要求咧就係嗰個工作簽證咧，個工作證咧係應該自動續啦。唔好再要搞咁多申請啦，唔好再要即係仲要話有啲被拒絕啦。即係其實已經滿足咗嗰個 Stream A 或者 Stream B 嘅要求，申請緊永久居留嘅話咧，冇理由個工作證咧係唔續嘅，根本就應該自動續。咁呢一點咧，我相信加拿大政府應該係明白嘅。咁第二咧就係嗰個時間啊，申請嘅時間亦都冇可能咁長，唔需要咁長，因為如果想香港人通過呢個 Hong Kong Pathway 留低喺度成為一個有貢獻嘅人咧，其實係應該盡快等我哋咧可以即係安居樂業，盡快等我哋有一個穩定嘅環境，咁先至咧令到我哋更加即係發揮到 Hong Kong Pathway 嘅作用。咁呢一點我哋亦都係相信加拿大政府本身應該係想要達成嘅一個目的嚟嘅。咁我哋希望咧，即係今日我哋係一個好好嘅機會走埋一齊。喺大選之後咧，我哋繼續發聲，將我哋聲音咧清楚咁話到俾加拿大人知道，亦都清楚咁等加拿大政府明白，我哋係好想其實幫手落實呢個香港 Pathway 呢一個咁樣嘅計劃嘅目的嘅。咁希望大家即係唔好氣餒，嚟緊嘅日子係有啲艱難，不過大家走埋一齊咧，我哋會容易過啲嘅。咁希望大家繼續撐住，多謝大家。